Hey everyone! Tonight I want to talk about the pros and cons of going into labor naturally versus being induced to go into labor. Excuse my garage as I try to fix a chair. Anyways, so I've done both. My first labor I went into naturally, and it was kind of fun because it was a surprise. I didn't know anything about what it felt like or what was going to happen during labor. And so all of a sudden my water broke and I was like, oh, I'm in labor and I better go to the hospital. So that was really fun. That was a big pro for me, is I think the excitement of realizing that you're going into labor is a really big thing. A con for going into labor is you don't have time necessarily to shower and pack and make sure everything is ready and taken care of. You just have to go. And so that can be kind of a bummer. I like being prepared. I like feeling like I've showered and got my makeup on, or at least comb my hair out. Not that it looks like I have today, but that is a big, huge pro for me. I think a con for going and being induced is sometimes it can be a little more painful just because your body naturally knows how fast to push yourself. To speed up your process or slow down depending on everything. And I feel like with medication just being pumped into you, they might not be as gentle with it, I guess. And sometimes I had really bad labor pains all of a sudden instead of having them gradually come on, and that was kind of frustrating and hurt. I think a con for going into natural labor is you don't really know. Sometimes I still have questions after my third child because every baby is so different. Am I going into labor? Does this feel like labor? Should I go in, or are they just going to send me home? So that was kind of like a frustrating thing, because induced, you just know that you're supposed to go in when you're supposed to go in, and that's really nice. I think induced, as well as you're already at the hospital, you don't have to worry about, oh, I have to hurry to go to the hospital in time. You're being induced, it doesn't matter. They will get you ready and you're under supervision health-wise until you have the baby, and that's really, really nice. So there's a few pros and cons. There are so many more. A lot of women have different experiences. Everyone has a different labor experience. So I definitely ask around and talk to your doctor about what the pros and cons of going into labor naturally versus not. One more pro about going in labor naturally is sometimes you as an individual might want to push your baby out because you're tired of being pregnant, which I totally understand. But waiting until the baby comes naturally can be a really good thing, because then it shows the baby is ready to come and not forced to come prematurely, kind of a thing. So there's some pros and cons. Let me know if you have any more questions or comments. prosandcons.com. Prosthencons.com is our website. And I hope you have a wonderful night. Bye.